What's up, guys? Today we're bringing you a walk around on a super decked out F-Max 212. This one is a Hotshot special. It was custom built by a guy that has been in the Hotshot game for a couple of years now and really honed in on the specs that he wants in a Hotshot trailer. So let's jump right into it. We're going to go over the specs first as far as the length and the weight, and then we'll go down the trailer showing you all the different options and features. So this one is a 44 footer, weighing in right at 12,130 pounds, just the way it is. Again, 44 foot, air ride, hydraulic dove, deck on the neck. This is just about as good as it gets. He added the deck on the neck to give a little extra working area. That's about 56 square feet of area up there. You can put tarps, you can put attachments, different things. No, you're not gonna put a skid steer up there, but it is great area that normally would be void. You know, you've seen goosenecks running down the road, that this area is void. And so the way that Hotshots look at it is that's extra space to add value, to be able to carry more things. So looking right here at the front, it's got the LED work lights to where that say he's unloading at nighttime or early in the morning. You can turn, they rotate 360 degrees. You shine them out to the side, light up the deck, and lets you work, you know, again, when it's not just super bright outside. We got the hydraulic jacks on the front. The cool thing is they use the same pump as the hydraulic dovetail, and they come with this handy dandy wireless remote. It's where you can run the jacks when you're hooking up. Makes it a lot easier. You can stand right beside the truck, and then you can run the dovetail as well. Went with the 17.5 Warrior winch package. That way, if he ever gets into a bind and needs to load down equipment, that'd be a breeze. Chain rack, you'll be able to put all his chains there, and you can actually pin it shut, or you can take that pin out and put a padlock there to be able to lock it. You got the catch can down at the bottom for the chains to fall into. Went with a few extra storage boxes. So these two boxes are just empty, and that you can put whatever you want in there. Other chains, straps, maybe a bottle jack, blocks of wood, you know, whatever you want in there to be able to lock out of the way. Extra storage is always great. Moving back to the air ride box. So you have the air compressor set in this box, dual Trojan batteries. That's an upgrade. They're 200 amp hour batteries. Yeah, upgraded batteries. You got your Hydrostar brake pump in there, KTI pump, that the big pump that powers the jacks and the dovetail, all housed in this one box, which is really cool. And then you have a 5 amp battery charger to help keep those batteries hot. Again, that one pump, the KTI pump, runs the dove and the jacks, and it has this 4-button remote that where you can operate those functions independently, and you don't have that old switch valve. Also, just to point out a few things on the air ride. So you have your lift valve where you can lift the front axle if you're running empty or lightly loaded. You've got the dump valve where you can dump the suspension completely to where you get a better load angle. Let's see. Raise the dove up some. We're gonna dump that fat air out of the suspension. That'll take just a second. While it's dumping, we'll show you. You have your tank pressure here. This is a load gauge where you can look down here at this chart and figure about how much load you actually have on the trailer. Comes with the air chuck here, to where that you can actually use this compressor set as an air compressor, or you can also, if say something happens and the system is down, batteries are dead for some reason, you can actually plug air in and air up your airbags as well. Comes with this water separator. Pulls the condensation out of the lines as it passes through the system, so that you don't have water in the lines to freeze up inside the compressor set. So you can see the bed is now actually quite a bit lower, and the cool thing about that is it definitely gives you a better load angle, so bags are all the way compressed. Put the dove back down. Now we have a better load angle to be able to load lower sitting cars or equipment. Let's see, you get a good look. There's the This is the actually the lift axle bag on the front here. You see the Cush galvanized arm, that's all your air ride. And this one has the aluminum 17.5s on 12K. It's kind of a specialty item that you can get from Diamond C. There's not much out there in an aluminum wheel for a 12K axle. That's pretty cool. 17.5 rubber, 16 ply tires, regroovable, lasts a long time. Here's where it also gets a little more fun. The 12-foot hydraulic dovetail. This is an auto locking dovetail. So when you raise it up with the remote, you just keep holding the button on the upside and it'll come up and lock by itself. It's ready to lift and carry 10,000 pounds, distributed the length of the dovetail, which is really cool because a lot of other manufacturers have stipulations on how you can load it and don't carry this and do that. Ours is just 10,000 pounds, the length of the dovetail. Let's see, move to this side. All the way down this side, we have slide track and ratchets for the big 4-inch ratchets to be able to tie down cargo. So that's pretty good option for hot shotters because they can use 2-inch ratchets and hook to the rub rail, but a lot of them, like your semis, they really like having the big fat 4-inch straps when they're hauling, you know, especially like long cargo and palleted goods. They don't use those much when it comes to equipment, but they definitely use them with cargo. Then you have another storage box. Then you have the 8.5-foot dunnage rack, which is really good for your 4x4s and things. If you, again, these hot shotters, they never know what they're going to be hauling from one to the next. So it always works well to have that dunnage rack to be able to have a variety of cribbing and things for the loads they're going to haul. So you jump on diamondc.com. There you can outfit an F-Max 212 to fit the work that you need to do. You know, there's tons of different options. If you're a hot shotter, you can outfit it the way that best serves the work and the equipment or cargo you're going to haul.